Who are you, truly? Beyond the name you carry, the roles you play, the history that defines your perceived self, is there a deeper, more essential you waiting to be discovered? For most, our sense of self is a construct, a collection of memories, beliefs, and societal conditioning, akin to a mask we wear, often unknowingly. We navigate the world through this limited lens, mistaking the reflection for the true face, the shadow for the substance. But what if this ordinary perception of self is but a fleeting illusion, obscuring a magnificent cosmic truth about your very essence? What if, within the intricate tapestry of your being, lies a blueprint of perfection, a divine microcosm mirroring the entirety of existence? This profound, often challenging inquiry stands at the heart of one of Sufism's most revolutionary and mind-bending teachings, the concept of the Insan Kamil, the perfect human. This is not merely about achieving moral flawlessness or superficial self-improvement. It is an ontological revelation, a radical understanding that reshapes our perception of humanity's true stature and its intimate connection to the divine. It's a journey that dares us to look beyond the immediate and the apparent, into the very core of our being, where the secret of our cosmic identity lies dormant. Tonight, the Sacred Mirror invites you to step into the labyrinthine mind of one of history's most influential and controversial mystics, Muhyiddin Ibn Arabi, revered by his followers as Al-Sheikh Al-Akbar, the greatest master. Born in Murcia, Andalusia, in 1665, during a vibrant intellectual and spiritual flourishing in the Islamic West, Ibn Arabi's life was a testament to relentless spiritual seeking and profound intellectual inquiry. His travels across the Islamic world, from North Africa to Mecca, Baghdad, and Damascus, brought him into contact with an array of mystics, scholars, and spiritual guides. Yet his insights were fundamentally born from direct spiritual experience, from visions and illuminations that transcended mere scholarly pursuit. His monumental works, notably Futuhat al-Makkiyah, the Meccan Illuminations, a multi-volume encyclopedia of esoteric knowledge, and Fusus al-Hikam, the Bezels of Wisdom, a concise yet dense exposition of prophetic wisdom, stand as cornerstones of Islamic mystical philosophy. These texts, often described as complex and esoteric, unveil a system of thought that integrates Quranic revelation, prophetic tradition, philosophical inquiry, and intense personal gnosis. Ibn Arabi's genius lay in his ability to articulate the ineffable, to construct a coherent metaphysical framework for understanding the nature of God, the cosmos, and the human being, a framework that continues to challenge and inspire seekers across centuries. It is within this vast ocean of wisdom that he introduces us to the breathtaking concept of the Insan Kamil, the perfect human. The Insan Kamil, or perfect human, is not a concept of moral impeccability as often misunderstood, nor is it an unattainable ideal reserved for a chosen few. Rather, it is an archetype, a potentiality that resides within every human being, awaiting discovery and manifestation. For Ibn Arabi, the perfect human is the ultimate embodiment of divine attributes, the mirror in which God beholds his own names and qualities in their most complete and comprehensive form. It is the being who perfectly synthesizes the apparent contradictions of existence, embodying both absolute transcendence and profound immanence.
Let us delve deeper into the fundamental pillars of this extraordinary teaching. First, at the core of understanding the Insan Kamil is the principle of the human being as a microcosm, alam saghir, reflecting the macrocosm, alam kabir. Ibn Arabi asserts that humanity is not merely a part of the universe, but rather a condensed summary, a miniature cosmos in itself. Every galaxy, every star, every atom, every natural law, and every divine reality that permeates the vast external universe is profoundly mirrored within the human soul, the human spirit, and even the human body. As the ancient maxim states, man is a small world, and the world is a large man. This is not a poetic metaphor, but a profound ontological truth. Consider the intricate complexity of a single cell containing the entire genetic code for a living organism, or the seed holding within its humble form the complete blueprint of a towering tree. So too the human being carries the full potential, the entire genetic code of the divine reality. Every divine name and attribute, every cosmic principle is not merely projected onto humanity, but is inherently woven into the fabric of our existence. This makes the human being a focal point, a unique locus of manifestation, where the hidden treasures of the divine are unveiled in their most comprehensive form. To understand the cosmos, one must first truly understand oneself, for the keys to the universe lie within. Second, the Insan Kamil is characterized by the comprehensive manifestation of the divine names, Asma al-Husna. According to Ibn Arabi, God is known through his names and attributes such as Al-Rahman, the All-Merciful, Al-Qadir, the All-Powerful, Al-Alim, the All-Knowing, Al-Adl, the Just, Al-Hayy, the Ever-Living, Al-Qayyum, the self-subsisting. While every creature manifests a certain selection of these names, only the Insan Kamil is capable of manifesting all of them in a balanced and harmonious manner. This isn't just an intellectual understanding of these names, but an experiential realization, an embodiment. It means to be merciful through Al-Rahman, to exercise power through Al-Qadir, to acquire knowledge through Al-Alim, to dispense justice through Al-Adl, not as a separate entity mimicking divine traits, but as a conscious channel through which these attributes flow and express themselves perfectly. This comprehensive manifestation is what confers perfection upon the perfect human. They become a living testament to the vastness and beauty of God's qualities, a complete mirror reflecting the divine in its multifaceted glory. Third, the concept of divine vicegerency, Khalifa, and the trust, Amana, is central to the Insan Kamil. The Quran states that humanity was appointed as God's vicegerent on earth, an office of immense spiritual responsibility. While humanity all holds this potential, the Insan Kamil is the one who fully embodies this vicegerency, becoming the true representative of God on earth. This role is tied to the trust, Amana, that, according to the Quran, was offered to the heavens and the earth and the mountains, but they shrank from bearing it, and man alone undertook it. What is this trust? Ibn Arabi explains it as the knowledge and responsibility of manifesting the divine names, of becoming a locus for the full spectrum of God's attributes. The Insan Kamil therefore acts as God's eye through which he sees the world, God's hand through which he acts in the world, God's tongue through which he speaks. This is not a claim to divinity for the human, but rather an affirmation of the human's profound capacity to be the most complete manifestation of the divine in the created realm. It's an awesome responsibility, requiring absolute humility and self-effacement, for one only perfectly reflects when the mirror itself is clean and free of distortions. Fourth, the Insan Kamil possesses the